Bonjour mon ami, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to show you guys how I did those heatless curls that you guys love so much on my Instagram. Now I will say, it's gonna sound like I played y'all, but in this particular video I had to sit under the dryer because I was really in a rush for something. But I've done this style 2 times actually without sitting on the dryer. I was just on an emergency. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a piece of my hair, a small piece. I already sprayed it with some water, and as you can see, it almost doesn't look wet. It just looks damp. I brush it through, get all the kinks out, and then use my Lotta Body Wrap Me Foaming Mousse. Go ahead and put that in my hand all crazy like they do on commercials. And I'm also putting my fingers through my hair just to make sure there are no kinks. And then I'm braiding 3/4 of the way down. Now that you could actually measure that. Hold on. My bad. And then I went ahead and brushed the end. So it's really important that you brush the end pieces because that's where the curl is, and you don't want any tangles when you're taking it out. Put a little bit of more water if you decide that you want to, and then brush it through. I'm taking a PERMROD. This one is probably maybe like, it's not a medium, it's not a small, it's a medium. Rolling it under and then wrapping it. That is literally it. And I'm sorry y'all if I don't even sound 100%. It's like the 15th time I filmed this, and I deleted my video yesterday, so fart. Anyway, so I'm brushing through again, making sure all those kinks are out. And my hair was not obvious. You can see it was still like curly. I didn't blow dry it at all. Take my Wrap Me Foaming Mousse, brush it through some out. Then I'm gonna go ahead and braid it. And the reason why I started doing this to my hair is because y'all be getting too fancy. Flat twists, 3.5 strand twists. Girl, like y'all can't braid? Like what's wrong with just braiding? Okay, that's actually how I learned how to do this. I didn't see anyone do it on YouTube. I'm sure someone has before, but this is my little thing because that black part of me that could do all that craziness, it ain't came in yet. It's gonna come when I have a baby. A roll and a twist, boo. And that's literally it. You can let this air dry or you could let it blow dry. Just say blow dryer? You can sit on the dryer. You know what? Let me play some music because I'm done talking anyway. I'm adding product because I'm a product junkie. Just to make sure. Now let's go through the pros and cons. So you can air dry again or you can sit under the dryer, and I'm going to tell you what the differences are going to be. Pros of sitting under the dryer, of course, would be faster drying time, silk finish, less frizz, and the style lasts longer. This style lasted me 7 days. Okay. Now the cons of sitting under the dryer are going to be a little bit obvious. Of course, you're using heat. If you use a lower temperature not to cause damage, it takes longer. You're gonna have a lot of shrinkage, and it's hot. The pros of drying your hair without heat, so just air drying, would be the fact that you have no heat, you have a lot of volume on the first day, and you don't have to sit under a dryer. You can walk around. The cons of of air drying would be that it takes longer. Duh. It doesn't last as long, and you tend to get a bit more frizz on the first few days. So now it's time, baby, for the takedown. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is all the same way I put these suckers in, I'm about to bloop, twist it right on out. You don't have to make that sound, but I feel like it makes it curlier if you do. Let's try it again. Let me just. Oh, I'm stuck. Bloop. I got a bobby pin in there. And so I'm just going to be really gentle when I'm doing this. You can even see the shine that is on my hair right now because I did use some before products, and I'll put them in the description box below so you guys can know what I used. This is freshly shampooed hair, like a shampooed, like it was ready to go. So now I'm using Freida's Frizz Be Gone. I'm just gonna put that in the palm of, or really on my fingertips, and just go through and unbraid my hair very carefully. Now the benefit of using just a regular braid, which is just 3 strands, is the fact that you can kind of just untangle them neatly and you don't have to deal with running your fingers through each piece, if that makes any sense. So you just take those individual 3 pieces and just undo them really slowly. This of course is sped up, but of course, as y'all probably already know, the slower you go, the less frizz you'll have. And I would have used like coconut oil or any other kind of oil, but I didn't have any, and this works just fine. And guys, another thing I wanted to mention, I'm not sure if I did it earlier, but the smaller the braid, that means that you're gonna have more shrinkage. It's gonna be more defined though, and it'll last longer, but it's gonna take you a minute to get that fluffy look you're looking for. The bigger the braid, of course, is gonna be way fluffier, way faster, but you may run into frizz a little bit sooner than you'd like to. So it's all about figuring out what works for you and your head shape. I prefer medium. These were a little bit too small for me because I'm going to have to manipulate more to get that full look that I want. And I told y'all the circumference of my head does not approve. So that's just something y'all can figure out. When I used to watch these videos, I never listened. I always fast forward. And that's why it took me so long to figure out my natural hair. Instead of watching someone else do their trial and error and tell me what they learned, I was like, I'm do by myself. And that's how we got here. So I didn't pick out my hair. So a few things about this video really bothered me. I never picked out the back of my head. I know I was trying to help myself not have a lot of frizz, but still. And then I pinned one side of my hair and not the other. So that was weird. But anyway, so you'll see me here. So this is what I do because I don't like my hair having a lot of shrinkage because of the size of my head. Okay, the circumference does not call for shrinkage. So I just put the bobby pin right there just to get that piece to lay down. And that's just a little trick that I have. I'm sure other people do that too, but I usually do this throughout the whole life of the style. So I just like it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put bobby pins in the areas of my hair that aren't filled in, if that makes any sense. Like, I hate this. Like, what is this doing? Like, this space. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hair up somewhat. These pieces down here, because my hair is not, I'm not gonna pick it out because I want it to last a long time. I'm just gonna flatten it. I'm just gonna put a bobby pin down there so they'll kind of stretch itself out. And in the meantime, see, I don't have it. See, on this side, I have it. I hate this in pictures, like it makes me so it's my angry face. Okay, so you need to go through, and there are gonna be some pieces that are like more stuck together like this. I don't worry about them on day one. On day one, you just kind of take things as they are. It's kind of like when you have day one of like your hair. I don't know about y'all, but when I was younger and I would get my hair straightened on day one, I hated it. I didn't like it till like day 3. Same thing with this hairstyle for me. And then I don't know how this side has so much more volume. I think maybe because of the way that I've stacked the curlers, so keep that in mind. This side doesn't have as much. But again, I'm not gonna really just pick it out because I want it to last kind of a long time because today's Saturday and the work week ain't even just started yet. Like, so then again, I'm gonna take this little bottom piece right here, see this little space, I'm just gonna boop. And I'm not gonna twist it and then put it in the bottom. It's gonna be flat, like really flat. Okay, so I'm looking in my mirror. Okay, so yeah, this side is just so, oh, because this doesn't belong here. Okay, so first off, girl. Okay, I don't know how I orchestrated this, but depending on how you like your bangs, you can, of course, part your hair to the side first. You can also, if you want your bangs even shorter, pin them back, which we all know about. And then just slap those puppies down there. And then they'll be a little bit higher. Give you a little more volume. Of course, I'll probably do that again on like the second day for me, at least, because I'm not really trying to mess with my hair too much right now. I'm not even trying to really mess with my hair too much on day 1. I'm not really worried about it. I'm about to go like out with my mom, so I mean, she deserves me beautiful, but she understands. She probably don't like this anyway. So anyway, that is it. This is how I did it. This time, I actually went under the dryer. I don't normally do that, but I found that a lot of the frizz was gone, basically. I would have a lot more frizz on the days where I just had my hair like this and then just went to sleep. But of course, it's your discretion. It'll still come out really nice. The past few times I've done it where I thought it was really beautiful was without the dryer. So you need to sit under a dryer, but I do find that the curls are shinier, and they just have a little bit more, I don't know, like energy to them. Like they just look like, you know. And you want that effect when you pass by someone. You just like snatch their soul out their body. Ugh. Oh, hair in my mouth. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something. If you try this, sorry, I'm still trying to get pieces straight because it's all crazy. If you try this, the same method, let me know, y'all. Like, let me know that y'all are liking it. You know what I mean? If you intend to try it, thumbs up this video. And to see more hair tutorials from me, make sure, sorry, I'm gonna keep playing with it even though I'm talking. Cause I'm really trying to get ready though. Like, this is not a style that you rush. Like, for real. We'll come back to punches. Anyway, if you guys want to see more tutorials, just make sure you give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
This one is hot, that one like ice. This one is loud, that one is quiet. You can hear my diamond.